Welcome to Lesson 75, the area of a trapezoid. Our objective is I can use a formula to calculate the areas of trapezoids. So we remember from previously, we learned that the area of any parallelogram, which means that it has two sets of parallel sides, the area of a parallelogram is the base times the height. So in this case, it would be 8 times 4. Not 8 times 5. That's a little deceptive. 8 times 4. So we have, what about a trapezoid? A trapezoid has these non-parallel sides, so we can't use the same formula. Because if, let's say we have two bases here. We have base 1 and base 2 on each of these. And if we use base 2, we use the big base, our area is too big. It stretches outside of the actual shape. And if we use the small base, our area is too small, right? We're missing all of this in here. So let's compromise. The average base. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the average of base 1 and base 2 and multiply it times the height. That'll give us the area that's just right. You'll see that this little triangle I can fit in up here, and this little triangle I can fit in up here. So the area of a trapezoid, the area is 1/2 times base 1 plus base 2. This is the average of the two bases times the height. So we have the average times the height. Awesome. There's another way we can do it. We can divide up any trapezoid into two triangles, which is the way I do it most of the time because I can never remember the formula. But I do remember the area of a triangle. So the area of the first triangle is going to be 1/2 times the base times the height. And then I just find the second area, which is 1/2 times the other base times the height. And I can add those together, and that'll give me the total area of the trapezoid. Because I have two bases, right? Base 1 and base 2 that I'm adding together, and I'm multiplying by the height each time. So let's find the area of the trapezoid together. Well, our area formula is 1/2 times base 1 plus base 2 times the height. So I immediately need to get rid of things that I'm not using. I'm not using these 5s, so I need to get rid of them. So my area of this trapezoid is going to be 1/2 times 15 plus 9 times the height, which is 4. 15 plus 9 is 24. 24 divided by 2 is 12. So 1/2 times 24 times 4 be equal to the area. 1/2 times 24 is 12. So I'm going to have 12 times 4, which means that our area is going to be 48. Let's try the other way where we divide it up into triangles. I'm going to divide it up this way. This will give me triangle 1 and triangle 2. Triangle 1 is 1/2 times the base. The base here is 9 times the height, which is 4. 9 times 4 is 36. And 1/2 of that is 18. Now I just need to find the area of the other triangle. The other triangle has a base of 15 and a height of 4. So 1/2 times 15 times 4. 15 times 4 is 60. So 1/2 of 60 is 30. Now I can take my two areas and I can add them together to get the whole area, and I'll get 48. You see, I got the same answer no matter which method I choose. The method where I panic and I forget how the area for a trapezoid, or the scenario where I do remember the formula. Go ahead and pause the video and try this last one on your own. Now that you've tried these on your own, let's do it together. So let's find the area. The area of this trapezoid is 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times the height. 8 plus 24 is 32. Half of 32 is 16. 16 times 12 is 192. So that is the area of this trapezoid. Or you could do it the triangle way, where I'm going to split it up into 2 triangles, triangle 1 and triangle 2, and then add them together. Triangle 1 is 1/2 the base of 8 times the height of 12. 8 times 12 is 96. A half of 96 is 48. So the area 1 is 48. Area 2 is 1/2 times the base of 24 times the height of 12. 24 times 12 is 288. So 1/2 times 288. That's going to be 144. So then I just need to add them together. So the area is the two areas added together. 144 plus 48 is 192. There you go. You found the area both ways. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.